Hey friends, Fuya here once again. Welcome back to episode 5 of our Horizon Zero Dawn blind playthrough. Last we left off, we discovered that, I think his name was Brahm. He was a little bit crazy. We tracked him down, tracked a blood trail that ended up not being him. But he was, not really being possessed necessarily. He was kind of going crazy because spirits, quote unquote, were telling him to, do some pretty bad things. But his sister showed up, and we convinced him to let everything hopefully end happily ever after. Though it's hard to tell in games like this. That could come back to bite us. But for now, we ended up getting the tripcaster, which we need to, and we're about to kill a boar. It thinks it can run. It cannot. Maybe it can. It could not. And let's see what else is happening. Fought a few enemies towards the end just to build up our shards.
Right where he said he'd be.
And now we're going to talk to Rost.
How could he think I'd abandon him after the prove it? This
Good
lesson
question.
he wants to teach.
Aloy, you're here.
Before that, first I'm here.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace.
Ooh,
Is that the trouble you were talking
explosions. That's fun.
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
about? Wait for dark. I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
Nothing.
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
Gruff old
I
man.
got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was All-Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that. And so, make yourself alone.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
You're probably not happy.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Okay.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
That is very true.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the
You
proving,
must,
okay?
Aloy.
I'm just...
Aloy.
I
Keep
won't
saying
do it.
Al as in like.
I'm not about
metal
to pretend
alloy.
that you never
Just
raised me.
Aloy.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away.
Gonna make it through the proving, you get banned again.
That's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do.
Alright, hit me with it.
I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in
Okay,
trouble.
that's a good start to your
And I
plan.
know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
And somehow he was impressed with that.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it
You're
is.
not gonna stop her from doing that unless you leave the area. Why would you do that, right?
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good
Do
idea.
it.
There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
What exactly are we supposed to be doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, it does make sense. Use quick save or... I'm gonna go with quick save. Look, we were just waiting for something to happen. There's like... Someone gonna tell us what to do, or...
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace.
Now you're going to teach me this lesson.
These are the true wilds, Aloy. With threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was
Hi,
that?
lag.
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
That looks fun. Alright, well, let me search you for loot. How would they not steal all the metal shards for their own bows? I don't know, but I will take free stuff. And Ridgewood, I guess. Alright, that's probably all the healing I can get now.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What
Oh,
sort
there's
of machine
Sawtooth.
does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
Goodbye, brother. You fought valiantly. Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
I mean, nothing's stopping me from harvest. You jerk! What the F? Please don't stop me from doing what I want to do. Okay, good. I thought he was going to be like, Aloy, come back. You are going the wrong way. To which you'd be right, but let me have my fun. Doesn't say anything's out there. Okay, hold on. That's a watcher? Bird watcher. Are you gonna tell me not to shoot the watcher or something nonsensical? Well, if not, I have a little fun with this. Get around, big guy. There's two.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. And tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
I love how he's hyper concerned about her, but he's like, you know what? You're gonna hunt this really strong machine. You know, a day or two before the proving. MBD. MBD. And I'm fine with this. It just seems odd, you know? Okay, so after he hits the top of that hill, I think is when it's gonna trigger. So let's see if there's anything. Ah. Oh, that seems something. Cool.
Patterns on this flower are so strange.
What to say about that, Rost? I thought nothing. Ooh, we got another one. Gosh, spoiling me with these free carcasses. Oh, a gazer. Or grazer. Either way, that's new. I feel like I'm going to be in trouble in a second here. Yep, here we go. Those things are pretty big. Where's the weak points on them?
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy.
I want to know.
I brought you here to deal with that.
Okay, so cancer's underneath it.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
Shoot it till it
That will be
dies.
for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand?
Die, you die.
You are on your own.
That's right, Ross. You don't have to
I
worry.
should stay out of sight.
Generally that
Use the
helps.
tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Alright, tag it. I see. I'm gonna bork it already. He's gonna go around. Okay, he's gonna go that way. Interesting. Fortunately, I can't quite get to around him. I could try being cheeky. Yeah. Ancient armory. Oh, we're close to something, huh? Alright, I feel like I'm about to go on a freaking circle around with him. I don't want to do that. Maybe I can surprise him, I guess. Maybe. Start by going into the actual protection area. I wonder how long that actually lasts. Probably gonna wear off before he gets there. Be nice if he walked into it though.
Let's get this over with.
That's fair. Oh, okay, you came at me.
I should skip it.
Oh, okay. I'm not dodging. Ooh, you got can't finish butt. Come on. Whoop! I walked into it. I totally walked into that one. Okay, I'm not doing so hot. Let's see if I can fix this. Try to get it back off. It's hard. Back off. Oh, how did I not take damage there? There. Okay, so I don't actually want to harvest that yet. I do want to craft a bunch of you. Did I drop anything off it over here? I don't think so.
And one of these.
Okay, so where's the parts I knocked off? I know I got at least one. Which do I get a save point? Good, okay. Heal up quick. Oh, may actually not have mattered, but I want to do that. I can grab. There we go. And that'll be good enough. Let's loot him. You even got a heart. Nice. That was a tough fight. Thank you.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow.
But not a test. What was it?
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe?
Uh-oh.
You said I wouldn't need them.
But I
Thank
never
you.
said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
I wonder if that was stronger than a normal sawtooth or if all of them are going to be like that. Because that could have gotten hairy if there was like 2 or 3. But that was just like a boss
is
beefed up
best.
one.
This will be your last day in the Embrace as an
Much
outcast.
more damage would help.
Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I
Well
hope you
said.
find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
No reason to follow him. Alright. Of course, we're brought back inside the barrier. No escaping out quite yet. I'm sure that'll happen. Ooh, rare.
Save this for later.
Alrighty. I could probably craft up one of those. Now I have a lot of shards, but... ooh, I don't want to do that. Where's my rocks? There we go. I think at this point, if there's anything else that popped up that makes sense. And I could buy from him a... I think it's time to fast travel. I see no reason to hold off now. Let's get rolling on the story. We got stuff to do. Provings to win. Enemies to shoot with bows. Oh wait, fire arrow. They were talking about using fire arrows. Was he, I guess he might have been weak to fire arrow. Or maybe I was supposed to blow up the blast canister maybe? I don't know. Repair worked out pretty well though.
So much for being careful.
Yes, yes, yes. Notebook. You don't really matter. Weakness none. Let's just get that knocked off. It's not meltable yet. Aha. Grabber is fair enough. There he is. Sawtooth. Okay. Weakness is fire. And of course, blaze canister would have been explosion versus knocking off the blaze canister. So fire destroys them. Interesting. Alright, well, next time I will not goof up that bad. If there is a next time, I'm sure there will be. Just a random watcher. Okay. I'm guessing Rost did you in. It would be nice to grab a little bit of healing. Is there anything around? I hopefully won't need it. I saw how I did with that fight. Okay, well, who needs healing? I got this.
Aloy,
Got a lot more than you normally would have anyway.
speak.
Okay, Ross.
So,
You must
it's time.
speak.
Are you ready?
Bring it.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Yes, actually.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
Hostility.
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was. Back when I
What
was at
does
the
get you out
tribe.
of the tribe? We never heard of that.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
But some of them might not be very nice.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the wilds.
It was both.
Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Bow and spear, but also you need to be able to talk to people. We all see how
I'm
you
ready
deal with
to do
people,
this.
generally.
See you back home in a few days?
We'll be going back, Aloy. Aloy. I keep saying Aloy.
Find me there, Aloy. Here,
Take my bow.
take this too. Remember,
That's not a bow. Can I trade you?
Or are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
you should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in
He's an
secret.
honorable man, though.
I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
We might find you.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track.
Damn, Skippy.
Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time,
The next time.
and every
Oh,
time.
there we go.
I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you.
Now she's all alone. It's time to embrace our destiny.
I have to let him go. For now.
There you can track, but
First, the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
we kind of like a fun mini game. Keep following his tracks to different places. Like, you weren't supposed to find me, Aloy. Just keep doing it like 5 times over the game until he gives up. He's like, fine, you found me, Aloy.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
But why?
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Oh, you might.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
It's kind of like a feel like the Oracle from The Matrix. Oh, you'll know. You'll know soon enough.
When? I heard him arguing like a couple of children the other day.
That's fine. I better find all your loot.
A gift from all mother.
There you go. Dance like no one's watching. Oh, boy. Oh. What could this be? I'm an outcast. I'm gonna act like one. Give me hostility when I come in peace. Steal all your stuff. Am I actually going the right way? I am going right in the middle of the thing, but I need to go talk to him, so I can go everywhere else but there.
I just pray to All Mother no one dies this time. I have nowhere to be for the rest of the day.
Oh, actually, let me buy. Doubt there's anything behind here, but the answer is no. No, there was not. So you can bet with a place with chests in it. And Skippy, I'm going to be hiding.
Do this every year.
I'm going to be hunting that down. Seems like a nice set place area. Maybe after talking to my old friend, or maybe when it gets nighttime. I had to guess the old friend is probably the one kid that we saved from definite destruction and death from the means when he fell down and hurt his
I
leg.
should head into Mother's Heart.
You should. I don't know. Oh, that's bad. Okay, good. Thank goodness. We was already borking it. Alright. For enough treasure. Only shards. For now. Maybe it'll lead to more later, though. That seems to be heading the other way. We don't go there. Over here.
I should head into Mother's Heart.
I agree to you. Seems like we're going past the area where we need to go. Also, couldn't we just like literally sneak in? Seems like we could walk
I
across
should head
that
into Mother's
branch,
Heart.
jump in. Either way I go. Nothing's perfect. No village is truly secure. Ooh, let's not do that. Tree win. Tree wins this day. Like. Alright, so it still wants to head to the right, so we're going to keep heading left off the path, which should lead us up to the merchant, which I was curious about.
Aloy, over here.
I'll let you know it's you.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts
never
in the
get that,
wilds,
Aloy.
remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see
Remember
Lotus on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you.
Oh.
If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All sales are final. If it breaks, you're out of luck.
Then dang well better not break, or we're gonna have words. Actually, that's a good question. What is my name right now? Stealth is good. It's got one mod slot. That's defensive. Does nothing. Okay. My curiosity. So I got all this boar meat parts. I think that's a resource. Got a lot more sparklers than I thought. Oh, there we go. Like the rich meat, fatty meats. Okay, so really not worth that much. Though I could sell them at some point. Okay, back to buy. Nothing really is jumping out at me that I want to buy. I might go for the Silent Hunter medium, but I'm curious what else they're going to give me. Also curious about the bows, but this is, but having a long-range snipe is pretty solid. And elemental payloads aren't too bad either.
Alright then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
We might talk again before tomorrow, though. Especially now they got money. I wonder if this is going to trigger next phase of the story. Nope. You're safe. You're so safe I can't even walk up to talk to you. Okay, so making sure my area is good. So I either head back down there or I head back down and around. Got it. There's two ways. Ah, three if you count the back. Just making sure we're not missing any... Oh, I thought that was like a dead animal. Like, what? Talk to our old friend, I guess. In a sec. Is that another thing? Yeah. More shards. Or if you get more later on, like just increasingly ramping up. Like obviously killing a watcher gives you only like a couple at a time, whereas later on you get maybe a whole bunch. Ooh. Green. Hard gambler's box. Well, I'll take those. And all the shards that you've given me. You can almost get the armor and a nice shiny new war bow. That would be worth buying just to have the war bow, because that's a lot of damage. Long range
Listen
snipe.
carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from all matter. People, machines, and beasts, all were her children. Here. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace.
Yeah, and I had enough about that.
Restless.
It's better than last
So
year.
they took of her
John!
bounty.
Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
I mean, I'll join you. I know that was an option here, but I would be happy to join you.
There, now!
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to climb down!
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Oh, probably
Fine!
just brave.
Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Listen carefully now.
Charge
You'll have to
declined.
tell this when I'm
It's
gone.
not my name.
I'm surprised if they made some sort of jumping puzzle. Not seeing anything. I'm gonna go out my way to look up the top on the roof right now. Okay, so they want me to go over there.
Can't tell me what to do. Climb so far.
Poor guy just wants his mother to leave him alone. Okay, friend, I understand. Also, side path? Side path. Side path with no treasure on it. Disappointment. But there's probably something back around here. Definitely something right. Oh, that's a. Fine. There isn't anymore. That's not good. Oh, we're running out of places to go the wrong way on, so we might have to bite the bullet at some point soon. Oh. Secret path with ray healing.
I should head into Mother's Heart.
Yeah, there's not much back here, but we got healing, so I guess that's good. It's a pretty good slide. I remember doing that before, so I'm glad I tested that. Okay, so he's right there. We go around him over here. Aha, there's something. I think we're about at the end of where we can explore that we haven't been to before. Oh, actually, have we been there? Yeah, we've been down there. I'll have to check it around somehow, but we hit it from the other side. And then it brings me around this way, so let me sneak this way. Oh. A good safe spot. But we're not done yet.
I should head into Mother's Heart.
Keep telling me that, but obviously I don't care about the story at this point. I want treasure. Story will come next.
You know, it might be time for me to find a soft air.
This heat crawls.
Let's rest and I'll be ready to go out.
That almost turned out bad. Alright, I'm getting the feeling we've ignored the story long enough.
I should head into
We
Mother's
ran out of
Heart.
things to loot. The worst feeling in an RPG.
Aloy!
About this dream.
It's you, isn't it? Over here.
Actually, I haven't checked out over here yet. Oh, an outcast, I can walk on the table. Right? Okay, no, nothing else. Looks like something in there. Alright, at least. Alright, you let me walk in the house area? Ah. Dining room type place. Sneaky walls. Alright, what's his name? Ted?
Aloy, here. I have something for you. It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I look a little older than you did.
Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the Proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead.
Ooh.
A maker of garments and armor.
Like where this is going?
In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider
man.
the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Nothing better than free indeed. I can get a free sample box? I'll take that. Oh, well, that's less exciting. Sure. Well, pure melee defense might be more important. Stealth is nice though. It's hard to say, because stealth has a lot of good stuff going for it, but this is only like 65 metal shards. I think I'll go for the melee protection, which also has modifications. Yes, thank you, friend. I'm doing business with you.
Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Teb.
I can see how it's
never
only
had
plus
anything
10.
like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always
There's
a
literally
trade.
no defensive bonus to what you were trying to give me.
I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe.
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
You know what? I think I might go see Karst again. That bow is more and more,
Good food, good
I
beer.
won't say appetizing.
Life's better than
Intriguing?
Oh, it feels so
I'm gonna make way around. Like right up here, right? Yeah, right up this direction. If I can get a sniping bow, that'll be a nice upgrade, even if it's not a good one.
All sales are final. If it
Yes.
breaks, you're out of luck.
I will take that sharp shot bow. Yes, yep. Works for me. Bam. Oh, there's a movie too? Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
Well, that is something I'm very much interested in doing, but not yet. More importantly, how about that ammo? More importantly, about crafting more ammo for that bow. Raccoon bone, yeah. No, either way. How much is it? 5 per? 5 pack, yep. That should work. So I'm gonna keep my normal bow out right now a little bit. Alright. I think we found the big angry mag.
profaning the land.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
Ooh, rabble, rabble.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Karja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King of
Killers and slavers! Hey, hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now, I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for a blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Now, who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah, that sounds sketch.
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of the Nora, on the eve of your proving, know the
I
Karja
won't let the
stand
Karja
with you
faithful stop me from
as the
enjoying the
sun's
festival.
light
What will they
frames
do
the
now?
stoutest
Unknown
trees.
device detected.
As
Or
those
was
you
it
have
a
unknown
nurtured
device?
Karja did
take their
twice.
places among
Oh,
your
mother, give me
braves,
strength.
we join your
He's wearing a
prayers
focus,
that
just
they
like
will
mine.
stand tall in the
You're the
sun.
only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus.
Is that what
Where
they're
did you
called?
get yours?
Augmented reality chips?
A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. if you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn? You making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
Same place you did, probably.
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Damn, Skippy.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were
And now
those?
he knows you're not a Nora.
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right?
Oh.
How they get deadlier every year?
You tell?
Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
That's sad.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three?
Maybe.
Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
Maybe we
So
will.
what happened? How did it all
Someday.
end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things. Arguing, working steel,
Yeah,
and...
pretty good armor on.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now, some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
You said the
Interesting.
machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh.
just assumed everyone knew.
No, no big
Well,
deal.
the way I
Just
hear
get
it,
stronger and stronger.
15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Machines
Sawtooth.
do learn.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one.
But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
That's fascinating. So, obviously the machines are learning and they're something somewhere is churning out new models. Where or why or how, I'm not sure, but that may be something we find out during our playthrough. Seems like a good plot
If the Karja
point.
have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Is that Meridian?
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
Why does it look like it's...
Tell me about the derangement
Oh,
again.
no.
Well, the way I hear it,
no, skip.
15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't
I
always
can't do anything.
pissed off like they are now.
I haven't played. I played myself.
When a hunter came at them, they'd spook.
We get to hear
and
about it
run.
again.
So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous.
Nope, I got nothing.
So long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so,
can't
something
skip through
worse
these.
comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows.
Double check and make sure it's not a skip
And the
button. Maybe the
machines,
options have
they
a
aren't telling.
stopping you from skipping through. No,
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
Nice armor.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
Yeah, who hits who first?
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Fancy. Okay.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Oh, he likes her. Makes sense. A little hard to tell. Hard to say why she would, but capable necessarily. Just wait, what?
Perhaps the Karja
Yes, starting that.
come to make amends.
What am I looking at here?
I won't deny them.
83, so I do have to go down. Okay, cool. Sorry for button mashing here. Oh, before I go any farther, I was going to check. They fall off there. What in the world then? Controls? Menu. Right, take off. Yeah, I'm actually not seeing anything about the second general again. Going headpiece. Display. Wouldn't have anything at all to do with that. Oh. Maybe there's some way to skip. Who knows?
It's for the gods to judge.
Let's go back to the save point, which is down yonder. At this point, I think I've had just about a long enough session today. I thought we couldn't do more.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
I wasn't drunk when I ran the proving. I'm out of one.
Dance.
Definitely a little more tribalistic world in this place, but it seems like he's almost like Aaron Black's almost like the Roman legion type thing, you know, where they very much based off of like Caesar style. Hard to say, that could be wrong, but just from what I'm sounding like, you know, the legion or you know, the vanguard, etc. Sounds very Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar-esque. And then we have our tribespeople. Regardless, though, I'm very curious where the story takes us. Maybe there's more than one other big location. They mentioned the other guys far in the northwest. I don't know if we end up making our way over to their village, but at least that's two big places here, so Nora and the Courage. Hard to say who else, but there's a lot of interest about that area. And we saw that one ancient arsenal or something. Wasn't that where I got the power cell, I think? Let's see. Yeah, the ancient armory. There we go. So we need to have some number of those, probably. Ancient armory. No use for the power cell. Okay, so you probably need to be able to have like a bunch of them. Okay. Well, for now, that is where we're going to stop it today. So thank you so very much for watching, friends. Hope you're having a bunch of fun. And you all take care. Look forward to seeing you again on the next adventure.